Hey guys, sitting here reflecting. I'm back home. I realize maybe it would be helpful to post a real who is the real Harlie video for all you friends and family. And we're chatting about policies and leadership and all kinds of things. So I thought maybe it would be great for me to sit here completely honest with the naked truth about Harlie. And here's what I care about. Listen to it or not. I love you all. But what I care about, I don't care whether you're a Democrat or a Republican or liberal or conservative. I care that you're a good human being. I care that you're not a jerk to everyone that you meet. I care that you're not a jerk to your own friends and family. I care about whether or not you listen to me. And why do I care about these things now? Because I don't think I cared about them my whole life. I think I had to have some good friends and good family members set me straight. I remember a good friend named Will and his sister Jean and his wife that said, when I was super frustrated, I didn't know what my problem was. I reached the end of my limit of being a jerk asshole, Harlie, and they said all in unison, Harlie, you don't listen. And I hear you. I still understand to this day because of my friends and family telling me my problem was that I don't listen. So, I've been working on listening for a long time now. Shout out to those folks that helped me with that problem of mine because I love you. My other problem I found recently is that I come in hot. I share my opinions and I blast you across the face with them like a brick or a rock. And I probably love you. I probably really like you, and I'm going to hit you across the face with some craziness I've learned from my other Uncle Kevin. Shout out to Kevin. And I think we're starting to get to know each other a little bit on these conversations about maybe what our grievances are about politics or this, that, and the other. But I figure a short, fully naked, honest video about what I'm talking about may help anybody that doesn't know me check out this video and hear me out. I got nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. Any good or bad, I will own up to it, confess, move on. But I got nothing to hide, and I'm not ashamed of anything I've done, number one. But number two, it occurs to me, being a white male that was raised how I was, we get away with a lot of shit. We get away with a lot of stuff that we shouldn't. I have been very lucky for a long time, and I think it's time to stop. I realize that it's time to keep my mouth more shut, even though I'm talking now. I know. My goal is for you guys to understand me, and I'll keep my ears open and be open to you. You know why? Because all of those people that I just mentioned right now, and I probably wouldn't vote for the same person right now. I don't know if we did a poll. Don't care. That's what I'm saying. I have friends. I have family. We disagree about things, but ultimately, I believe I trust them. They trust me. We're talking veterans, multiple veterans. So, guys, when you guys know me, I ain't going to let you lie to me, though. I ain't going to let you fudge the truth for yourself, about me, about the world. I'm going to call you out on your numbers if the 2 and 2 don't add up to 4. Sorry. Now, what I have learned too, so what if you had 2 piles of sand plus 2 piles of sand? You pushed them all together. Now you got 1 pile of sand, not 4, right? So sometimes, guys, 2 plus 2 does not equal 4, is what I've learned. And I am wrong a lot. I'm not trying to be right. Let me repeat myself. I don't care if I'm right. I want to get it right. I want to understand what is right. And a lot of times when I'm wrong, I learn the best. I grow the most. I swallow my pride, my words. I apologize. And I come in your direction, I hope, if that's the direction I need to be going every single time. Now, I might fight it at first. I promise you. I will probably fight you every time because what human likes change. But that's the Harlie that I want you all to know, is that just because I have an opinion and I'm happy to share it does not mean I can't change it and augment mine with yours. And all of those people I just mentioned right now, I need you. I need you to set me straight. And we need to have more kindness. Will and Gene, you're much better than me at that. So I'm going to try and take your lead, guys. Be more loving while I'm calling out some of the terrible, terrible leadership who is lying to us all. And it's not just one side that's misguided, but I do believe the straight lies to my face are clearly stronger on one side than the other. Now, I'm going to leave it at this. I am a strong believer in the AR-15 as the best / only way for me to defend myself and my family in America. Period, folks. And all I have to say about that is imagine a week with a USA blackout. Not even a USA blackout. I live in Tucson, Arizona, an hour from the border, which is safe and sound right now, by the way. But Kamala and Tim, when you say assault weapons ban, I think we need to understand the truth and understand what we're talking about. Okay? Folks that are scared of the black gun, I'll have a video for you coming when I get home so that you can be less scared. But what I can tell you is this. How safe do you feel if your whole state loses power for more than a week? How safe do you feel? Now, how safe do you feel if all of the United States loses power for 1 week? We have 800,000 police officers in America. Google it. Do the due diligence yourself on anything I'm saying. But we have 800,000 police officers in the United States. That's about one for every 500 of us, folks. And what do you think the millions of the Chinese folks in Mexico, just south of where I live, would be thinking if America's sitting there without power for any period of time? Okay? What do you think? Tell me, react to this video. I would love to hear. I need it. But what I can say is I can hand my AR-15 over to my 10-year-old nephew, and he can cover my back while I go out and fetch food or whatever. He can handle that weapon in a hallway. He's not going to get knocked down to his butt, and he's probably going to aim small, miss small, and hit whatever he's going to hit. Now, it is a devastating round. I will admit that's why it's a defense weapon, fellas and ladies. Why did a government settle on that exact one design 40 years ago? And why did Clinton say it was okay for us Americans to have that weapon, the AR-15? Answer me these questions. So, you see, I am for reasonable, factual, calm conversations about things that matter to us all, right? I'll leave you with this. I was getting ready to look for my AR-15, and I was going to buy a used one. There's a website called Arms List, and I lived in Fort Collins, Colorado, a town of at the time about 300,000 people. And how many AR-15s do you think there was for sale in just Fort Collins in one town, there were 14,000 listings, and some of them had multiple AR-15s on the one listing. So, when we're talking about an assault weapons ban, do you have any idea of how many AR-15 weapons there are in America? Do you even know how many there are in the state of Texas right now? No, I don't think anybody has a good number on that, right? So, what works? What works, guys? How about we come up with the Columbine line? And the Columbine line is this. We have the poison control hotline, right? The poison control hotline costs $27 million. And what we get for $27 million is you, your dog, your cat, your kid, anybody that ingests poison, you call them and they will take care of it. They're knowledgeable. And if you need resources or get to the hospital, they will stay on the phone with you till you're in the hospital. For $27 million coast to coast, we have this. So why not a hotline for folks whose cheese has slid off their cracker? Most of these shootings, we or the family knew about ahead of time. Google it. There was just one here in Michigan that the authorities stopped because they actually got involved with the community. That's how we stop the shootings. We get to know our community. We start to help folks when they're in pain. We listen to them when they're isolated, okay? So this one got a little long. Love you all, but tell me what you think about this Columbine line. This is Harlie, the Naked Truth. Thank you for watching, if you're still there. Love you all.